Ladies and gentlemen, for those of you that are unaware, I am very invested in the Sniperwolf drama, mostly because Sniperwolf is beautiful. And now that I'm not gonna get a community guideline strike for harassment, I can say whatever the frick I want. Sniperwolf might be one of the most vile, reprehensible, evil creators I've ever seen. I think this might be the most damningly evil thing she's done. I am the rare person that says when she doxed Jacksfilms, it was idiocy, not vindictiveness on her part. This is vindictiveness! She literally ripped off and stole the identity of another human being and then blamed the other person for copying her and got them taken down. Ladies and gentlemen, we are entering the greatest Sniperwolf saga thus far. We are going down the rabbit hole of the woman versus woman saga. This is why we watch Oompaville, because he starts like this, because that's how Oompaville starts. Yes! Yes! No, that was a good start. I take it back. That's how you start a video.
It's in the news again. It's in the news.
Yo! He just like me, for real, for real. Literally most relatable creator of all time. On to women fighting. Let's go. I want to see some women fighting. Women fighting!
Yeah!
I mean, crap.
She
You all
really
remember the queen of YouTube, Sniperwolf, from...
Ah! Sorry, that was just my Sniperwolf jump scare. Specifically for Sniperwolf do I have that reaction, not for other women, mostly.
all of the... A lot of drama over the last month, basically.
God
Month
damn.
and a half, something like that. She's back in the news, and as a self-proclaimed Sniperwolf expert, I feel as though
Yes! I have a PhD in Sniperwolf content.
I must give my take and opinion on what's been happening over the last couple of days.
It's glorious. It's good shit. It's beautiful.
Because this
I can't believe he lost his mustache. Dude, him without the mustache. This expression he's making, this is just mustacheless oompy.
time,
It's getting a little weird in there. It's getting a little strange.
a video came out by a fella named NerdCity who made
Yeah.
another video on
Friend of the show, by the way. He's been on our podcast. Beautiful man. Sexy dude.
Sniperwolf a couple years ago that absolutely just toppled her down. Imagine playing Jenga. It's just a
I
big...
love his commentary. He is like an aneurysm making content. I feel like I am watching my own mental health degrade at a faster rate when I watch him, and it's beautiful.
Sniperwolf Jenga block, and you pull one, it goes...
Exactly.
And you're like, oh my god, her lips look like hot dogs. The whole situation has gotten
what?
a lot deeper. Today we're going to be talking
Whoa,
about...
did he just insult a woman's facial features? Honestly, I know that she doxes people and that she steals content and that she's evil and that she's greedy and that she's committed crimes and armed robbery, but you just insulted a woman's looks, and I am going to be reporting this video for harassment and cyberbullying. Sorry, Oompaville, I'm doing what I have to do as a member of the anti-bullying women squad. I
where
have way too much respect for women to let this slide, Oompaville. God, a Jew, a Muslim, and a misogynist walk into our podcast, and it's just our podcast. Okay, all right, I'm sorry, I have to stop.
it's laid off with Jacksfilms and what transpired after NerdCity's video and my special relation into the situation itself. Turns out Sniperwolf allegedly likes to copy a lot of people. She says she has receipts in a very recent tweet,
Yeah.
but it doesn't look like she does.
I have receipts, and she literally doesn't. I love how it's kind of hilarious how she was so quick to say that she has receipts and proof when she literally didn't actually show any receipts or proof. I think she thinks receipts is a buzzword. It's like when she doxed Jacksfilms, and then people said, hey, you just doxed Jacksfilms, and she's like, I literally don't even know how to dox people. It's like, all right, bitch. A bitch as a gender-neutral bitch. Gender-neutral bitch. This is not a woman bitch. Okay, let's just keep going.
Oh, I'm getting sweaty already. The focal point of today's video is Azzyland, someone who many people and myself have gotten confused with Sniperwolf on a few different occasions.
They look similar, they act similar, they make the same content. It's wild.
And Azzyland is one of Leah's biggest nemesis, biggest enemy.
Women fight!
Literally I can't make any of those comparisons, but you guys know where I was going with that.
Yeah, I have no enemies. Call me Thorfinn the way I have no enemies compared to how much Sniperwolf hates her.
Thanks to the hero of this narrative, NerdCity, Azzy has been given her voice back. Her channel's been kind of dying over the last couple.
Yeah, she hasn't been uploading. I think she's just felt incredibly depressed about this entire situation. He didn't mention it, but these videos are very similar to Sniperwolf videos. She's just entitled people on TikTok that got owned, right? She's doing the same exact Sniperwolf reaction shit, except Sniperwolf's been doing the same thing, and Sniperwolf's constantly been getting people to call her out for copying her videos, even though, really? TikTok reaction videos? Is that really copying your content? And she would like say that she copies her voice and she copies her looks and she copies her things, and to the point that there were massive TikTok trends calling Azzyland out for copying Sniperwolf, and Sniperwolf would like those trends and shit like that allegedly. So basically she was getting an incessant amount of hate for cloning Sniperwolf, when in fact that is really not the reality.
Couple years, kind of not doing that well. All that old school reaction content hasn't done super well recently. Like there's another guy with Fishman, the guy with big tall hair.
What is he even talking? I don't even know what he's saying anymore.
Another guy, Kalis. There's another fellow who is not doing that good right now. Or maybe they are.
Is he just listing random YouTubers that aren't doing well with reaction content that no one's ever heard of? What a legend.
I don't know. I don't fucking watch them. Go to sour.gg and sign up for our mailing list. 10% off on the next order of Sour Boys. We got a new flavor coming next week, so get ready for that. Azzyland, she's pretty cool. I've got a history with her. I collaborated with her a couple years ago. We watched memes, and it was just kind of out of left field. I thought it'd be really funny to look at Femboy Hooters with Azzyland. She didn't seem to like it that much.
Mine smells like I'm at the beach. I use sunscreen.
But she was very nice afterwards and was kind to me and polite. And she also gave me $100, which was kind of funny, I thought. I don't know why.
That's the most random thing I've ever heard of in my life.
She thought I needed money. Just a little, I did.
I don't know. I mean, like, you got scammed for, like, hundreds of thousands of dollars, and that $100 could have gone along. I'm just saying.
Thank you. Our hero, NerdCity, kind of delved deep into the past relationship between Sniperwolf and Azzyland, and he exposed a lot of really interesting stuff. And
it's wild whenever like some YouTuber that's an asshole, just saying, if someone is a massive asshole in one situation, realistically they were probably a massive asshole in many other situations too. It's a character concept at that point. So whenever someone gets into drama and it's proven that they are a massive vindictive piece of shit, and they've been making content for 10 years, well, then they were probably a massive vindictive piece of shit for the last 10 years, even if you don't know what they did. And more people are going to feel like they can have a voice and come out of the woodwork, because until this point, where Sniperwolf was just pulling millions of views a video with 35 million subscribers, Azzyland isn't going to be able to come out there and make a video proving anything. She would get annihilated by Sniperwolf's wrath. It's only now that people are finally realizing that Sniperwolf is a vindictive piece of shit, despite being beautiful. I'm looking at you, YouTube policy guy that likes giving me strikes.
To be fair, this is kicking Sniperwolf while she's down. I mean, this is potentially the...
I mean, what's wrong with that? What is wrong with that? If men can be kicked while they're down, women can also be kicked while they're down. A lot of people don't realize this, but I am an advocate of gender equality, and I believe shitting on men and women if they deserve it.
Fattest loss that a content creator has taken in a long time, what Sniperwolf has had happen to her. She's getting sued by her husband or whatever, and he's gonna take half her shit. It's just kind of bad. Azzyland versus Sniperwolf. Who came first? Who did it first? They're both beautiful women who make the same content, like basically the exact same content. One of them just gets a lot more views. These two ladies have been compared for years, and they both accuse each other of copying the other, and their audiences do the exact same. And with everyone divided, it's hard to know.
Yeah, both accuse each other of copying the other, except one of them literally gets over 1 million views a video, and the other one barely breaks 100,000 views a video. I wonder who's going to be called out as a copycat more, especially when Sniperwolf herself calls her out for being a copycat.
Who to believe?
She doesn't just freaking steal the content, she also cannibalizes the person she's stealing from, claiming that that person is stealing. And why wouldn't you believe your goddess Sniperwolf, who reacts to TikToks for your pleasure every day?
Who's telling the truth? Who copied who? Which came first, the chicken or the egg? Who's the chicken? Who's the egg? I used to think Azzyland and Wheels were the face pussing cause they're so similar. Very well said. 7-year-old girl. Now, Nerd City
Damn,
kind of took
got him.
one up on this and interviewed Azzyland and gave her a platform to share her Sniperwolf frustrations. Her frustrations involving Sniperwolf stealing her content, thumbnails, titles, her personality, or that is the claim, and all of this is the focus of Nerd City's video. This video...
And it does a really good job. I did see the Nerd City video, so I am aware of that, but that is crazy.
In particular is made by a fan of Sniperwolf saying that Azzy stole her dress, even though Azzyland's video came out first.
That's the wildest
so,
thing.
guys, it's a
I could not believe this.
big conundrum we're dealing with.
Meanwhile, it's just two different people. It's like the best YouTuber. I said the best YouTuber. It's not Azzyland, that fake bitch. It's obviously Sniperwolf. Even though Sniperwolf literally stole the... How do you steal someone's dress?
I don't understand this. It's so fucking stupid, dude. It makes me want to just like... It makes me want to go dig a shallow grave outside and lay in it just to see what it might feel like.
Yes.
Now on more to Nerd City's video. It's very important to note that he is biased towards Azzyland, as anyone would be,
Yeah,
given
because,
what's happened over the past few months. He
Sniperwolf is evil, which makes it harder to, be on her side due to, the evilness of it all. But,
personally knows her. He talks about how he met her in person, so he's predisposed to believe her over Sniperwolf.
My assessment of your personality from having met you in person was that you're not a high conflict person. Yeah. You don't like to wade into drama. Like if a little bit of gossip starts to happen between YouTubers, like, you're gonna be the one to be like, oh, that's funny. All right, well, I'm gonna go get a drink. I'll be right back. Like you don't feed off.
And while he might be biased, there is one thing you can say. Azzyland is not out there just grinding videos out because of drama. Azzyland is not out there, getting into random bullshit every month. So while it's true he is predisposed to believe her, she also proves that she's decent, at least, by not always getting into drama. I can't even think of drama that she's been in. What, that she edited her Instagram pictures? That was like the drama that she had?
Off of negativity in that way.
Yeah.
You kind of, yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, I somehow felt like she wasn't even part of that conversation. But, not the point. The point is, bro, she doesn't get into drama. Sniperwolf is in drama every 2 weeks. Also, it's just wild to me that when Sniperwolf gets called out for doxing Jacksfilms, radio silence until YouTube literally puts a gun to the back of her head to make a bullshit apology tweet. They accuse her from stealing Azzyland's content. Instant response, I have receipts. All right, dude.
Course. I mean, just in general, I as well have met Azzyland. She's very nice. She even confided in me stuff years ago before we even filmed about Sniperwolf anyway. So, she's been very consistent and seems nice and regular. And her ex-boyfriend is Quebblecop, which is awesome.
Yeah, I wasn't going to say it. I was, holding myself back from saying it because it's so not relevant at all. But, yeah, her ex-boyfriend is Quebblecop. And if my ex-boyfriend was Quebblecop, oh, bro, I would react to all of his AI shit. Oh, my God.
The AI guy.
We need to expand.
Just being clear about Nerd, but I think everyone feels the exact same way. My view is that Azzyland is just a more genuine person who doesn't want to get into drama at all and doesn't really care too much about clout and doesn't really care about stirring up the Sniperwolf hornet's nest. Now, when you compare
I feel
that
like she
to
just didn't want to get into it, and unfortunately, it was just festering like a boil, and she could not avoid it anymore. Every time she would open up TikTok, she would see videos saying that she's stealing Sniperwolf's not just content, but personality. Could you imagine being that person that people know as the person that steals a famous YouTuber's personality? That's awful. That's disgusting. That's vile. And I'm not growing a mustache because of Oompaville.
Sniperwolf, she talks about Azzyland a lot and accuses her of being a doppelganger or copycat all the time, and then hasn't really faced any repercussions for those claims.
You love somebody so much, you think they're perfect in every way, and you
Why does she talk like that? I don't understand. Does she think it's cute or something?
decide to copy their every move. Can't relate.
So it's pretty much a synopsis
Can't
of everything new that's come
She can't relate to stealing content like she does in all of her videos.
out. Sniperwolf thinks Azzy copies her, Azzy thinks Sniperwolf copies her, and Nerd City proves that Sniperwolf copies Azzy. But
Yeah, I love how, like, I want to go outside. Like, this is the lowest bar for drama of all time. It's the harassment that gets to me. It's not even the stolen content, bro. They're reacting to TikToks. That, realistically, I'm not saying Azzyland is a bad person or anything. but I am saying that Azzyland probably doesn't do transformative content either. So, like, on the one hand, you have that. On the other hand, you have the other. You know what I'm saying. But, so, in this world of stolen content, I think people are not at... Who knows who's stealing, who's not stealing? I don't know. It's the sending harassment for the fake stealing that's bullshit. The fact that that Sniperwolf is sending harassment to Azzyland for stealing her style when she was literally stealing Azzyland style is wild. That is the vindictive, evil, hateful bitch part. And a bitch in the most gender-neutral of ways.
Interesting, and Sniperwolf denies most of it in a more recent couple of tweets as a response to all this. Thumbnails, right? Thumbnails, very important on YouTube. Extremely important. Extremely.
Right? It's important. You wanna stand. What the frick is this video? Lobotomizing my buddy Stuart Little, my brain. Okay, all right. You know, okay, sure, good example, Oompaville. But the point is, thumbnails are very personalized. A lot of people like that their thumbnail stands out and doesn't look like everyone else's thumbnail, while I have seen a lot of people take inspiration from people for the thumbnail. Look at me, for example. I have pioneered thumbnail styles throughout the anime community until I decided I had enough of this shit. And I just stopped doing that.
Extremely important. Over the years, the two of these gals have had eerily similar thumbnails. So similar that Azzyland claims it's upward of 50 exact copies of her thumbnails with no alterations.
Yeah, did you ever bother to count them?
Things that are like very obvious, like exact replicas, it's minimum like 50.
Damn.
But if you're not counting those...
but here's the difference. This is a whole other level, okay? This is a whole other level than just stealing the style or a lightsaber or a face in the corner. This is insane. The same thing that they're reacting to, that's just insanely wild. That is absolutely reprehensible. Because why would, oh my god, why would someone click your video if this was posted 4 days later? No. Okay, July 2019, October 2018. All right, this was dude. Why would you watch her video if you could just, wait a week and watch her video on the same exact thing when she has millions of subscribers? And it's all of them. Dude. She put an arrow and she added lava. Okay, dude. All right, dude. Clickbait as fuck. But still, you get the idea. You see, it's the same clothes. It's just color-coded slightly different. It's the same exact picture. Dude.
Where you...
It's the same image. See, that, ladies and gentlemen, that's, I would say, stealing thumbnails. Because you are literally... No one that sees this, the both of them, is going to click on this one. Because this one will have, 10 times the views. See, that's cannibalism.
Got her dead to rights, like for sure.
Oh my Lord.
50. And then somewhere it's like maybe just coincidental, but it's like partial copying. 200.
Just kidding, that's not Sniperwolf. I'm the real Sniperwolf. This right here is a paid actress.
On the internet, when you're reacting to the same type of content, it's easy to have the same kind of thumbnail if the content's the same that you're focusing.
I'm with Oompy. I agree. You could have the, face in the corner reacting to TikTok's thing, but using the same TikTok as the thumbnail? Goddamn.
On. But for reaction channels, a lot of the time it's just copy pastes. I've had that happen many times. I've had people take my thumbnails and then just...
I love how he's saying that too. I think every YouTuber has had that happen to them at different points, for sure.
Put like a reaction to, I don't know, it's kind of strange. I'm sure I've done it before on my second channel. I have no idea. And Azzyland tweeted about this all the way back in 2017.
Yeah, I'm sure I've done it before too, at least by accident. Or maybe I've been inspired by thumbnails, for sure. He's right.
Long, ongoing problem.
The funniest teacher-student texts. 1 month ago. Awkward teaching-student texts.
Bro, it's the same video.
100,000 views.
I mean, that really is like just the same thing. It's just with a red background. Sniperwolf claims she's the inventor of the red background reaction. It's not true.
The inventor of the red background reaction. Are you serious?
This out.
As you just heard, Leah's claim against Azzy entirely hinges on this assertion that this is the earliest example of the precious red thumbnail text message combo. Now, several years have gone by and that video and the one next to it were deleted from YouTube. I don't know why, but we can
Probably
tell
got copyright or something like that.
From the context.
Or she maybe, harassed a minor on Omegle or something like she tends to do. Yeah, I have no sympathy for this bitch. in the most gender neutral way I could call someone a bitch, that is.
Even to this day, that is
This gender neutral hoe over here really thinks she out here in the most gender neutral way.
sat between this video and this video. April 15th, 2017 and April 18th, 2017. Now the screen cap from SSSniperfish conveniently stops. She scrolls all the way down to only July 3rd, 2017. Now why?
Oh my god, that is such a good thumbnail. She's like showing her whole ass out there. Dude, they make such good content.
Why did she stop there? Because had she kept scrolling, she would have found this. February 3rd,
Oh
2000.
my god. Dude, Azzyland is always going to be better than Sniperwolf because Azzyland puts cleavage in her thumbnails and Sniperwolf does not, and that is why Azzyland is better and I stan the queen.
2017. Look at that.
What a liar. Oh my God. What a lying. What a stupid lie. I mean, what a,
Yeah, get back into commentary mode. Yes.
what a kind, beautiful, thoughtful. There are so many thumbnails that are just direct ripoffs. I mean, look at this. It's the same fucking thing. Those are both horrible thumbnails, by the way. So I think it is definitely a ridiculous argument who copied whose thumbnails, because like it's the same kind of content. She's just a liar though. She's stealing everything and has been for a very long time. That is Sniperwolf.
It's so wild how blatantly she steals content. She steals the content, she steals the titles, she steals the thumbnails, and like it's wild. It's wild that she's been getting away with it for as long as she has, to be honest.
Azzyland really
who wants
nails
to pick
it.
a fight with a YouTuber with 35 million subscribers? And who knows this? Who actually will go to Azzyland's channel and Sniperwolf's channel and pick up on that, unless you're Azzyland?
Down. And the real problem, as Azzyland states, is that it's not really who's stealing whose thumbnail or the thumbnails at all. It's about pretending to be the hero and pretending to be the person who's doing nothing wrong, and then
much more important. I'm with you.
galvanizing your audience into attacking the infringing party, which is not. Azzy's not the infringing party.
Copying is not a big deal. I feel like it doesn't become as big of a deal when you're an adult, but
It's also the
And also everyone like gets inspired by other people, like, I guess.
difference is Sniperwolf is telling them that it's a problem. So it's not just that these fans notice.
Bro, that's insanity. What? This is the same thumbnail. My God, there's no difference.
And they're organically being like, oh, I saw Sniperwolf.
Oh my God. Parents recreate kid selfies. Parents who copies their kid selfies. It's the same exact shit, bro. And you know the wildest thing is she'll see what video does well for Azzyland, and she will just do whatever bullshit TikTok reaction and then react to this one and put it as the thumbnail because it clearly worked.
Wolf's video first, and now I see Azzy's video, and this is the same, and they're reaching their own conclusion that you had copied her.
Azzy even says that she'd have sent her the thumbnail if she wasn't such a dick about it.
I genuinely don't care about this. Like, anybody who knows me in real life, like, I share ideas, I like help them out. Like, I would even have sent her the Photoshop files as long as she was like nice about it. Like,
that's the main problem here. She essentially has created a...
It's not about the stealing. It's the demonizing. It's the bitchfulness. It's the vindictive fuckery of it all.
Gestapo of her own fans to go attack people. She gets her audience to say that Azzyland is copying Sniperwolf all the time. It's artificial beef. She's always shitting on her, always attacking her looks, and so is her audience now.
Attacking her looks?
Audience is attacking Azzyland.
Where's my dick at?
She called her out in multiple videos trying to start drama, and guess what? It works. Azzyland looks like you. Bruh, her whole life is a copy of me.
Oh my God, imagine being this petty. Holy moly!
Based and red-pilled! My favorite creator! Also, before we hop into the whole Azzyland v Sniperwolf, who exactly is copying who and just proving who's a bigger piece of shit, Jacksfilms has an update. He made a sound since the big silence.
Oh, I heard about this. Yeah. That he has to stop making a Sniperwolf bingo because YouTube gave him the 2 sides treatment, unfortunately, and he has to move to other stuff, which are not going to be as popular and stuff, you know.
After the doxing and all that crazy shit went down, he basically has announced that he is going to evolve into the anti-Sniperwolf, a wholesome React channel that promotes creators and offers constructive criticism. It's pretty cool. That's what he's going to do with his Jacksfilms channel. Big respect on how he handled the situation. I definitely wouldn't have been as as classy
Nope.
as
Me
him
neither.
for sure. I think
I would have been so mad. I genuinely think he was just afraid, to be honest. I think he was
probably I don't know. I didn't know. It doesn't matter. He did a good job though. He did a good job. Jack seems like a good dude. Check out this massive, fat, big, fucking chungus bit of thievery here with a bunch of updates.
Oh God!
Azzyland did her house tour in that same.
Yo, he's doing the house tour thing. I'm so happy he's doing the house tour thing. I am literally so excited. That was insane.
Ill-fated red dress from the TikTok earlier. Bright red dress, large mirrors. December 30th, 2018.
Barefoot for free.
80th floor. What? How do you have that many floors? And then Sniperwolf released one. Same big mirror. So they can
same big mirror, same bare feet, same dress.
Never mind, I'm not going to say that out loud. Why would she rip this off? Why would she steal this thing? It's a house tour or the red dress. Who cares? What are the chances, though? Honestly, it seems so intentional.
Yeah, it is intentional. There's no way it's a coincidence. There is absolutely no way it's a coincidence.
Seems like she's gaslighting her audience into hating Azzyland. I think I should wear that dress. I should have worn that dress for this video.
You should have. It would have been so sexy. I mean, such a good zinger.
Yeah, that'd been funny. If I just pull out all my stops, bud, and just started accusing them bitches of ripping me off. How about that's next? How about that?
Yes!
Do highly edited accusations. Only Sniperwolf is allowed to be the most natural and beautiful creator on the platform. By God! She shuts down any woman who claims that they are better.
Dude, the Sniperwolf woman drama is wild. I have never seen someone hate women as much as Sniperwolf. There are misogynistic piece of shit political commentators on YouTube that hate women less than Sniperwolf. I'm just saying there are.
Better than her. And I believe her. Honestly, she has a past of being extremely honest.
She had a whole, I don't even know if he's going to mention it. They had a whole massive drama in the past of some other girl doing like Call of Duty videos. And she accused her of faking Call of Duty videos. She's not that good, and she ended up getting basically harassed off the internet and disappeared.
So why wouldn't I believe her? Whereas Azzyland admits to using filters to edit her face.
If I were to ask you, do you Facetune your pictures before you put them on Instagram? What's your answer to that?
I have, yeah. Yeah. Other people can see more than you can. That's the thing. Like, nobody's fooling anybody.
Sniperwolf does not admit that she uses Facetune, even though she certainly does.
She's still lying to this day, even though her face looks like it came right out of Photoshop.
I don't Photoshop any of my pics. I don't have time for that.
She gets violently angry about it, denies that she does.
Sniperwolf does not Photoshop anything, and by God, I believe her. And she gets mad at other women for doing the same. You suck more you're a mother, so
oh God, she goes so hard.
Sit down. You're such a dumb. You're mad because you're an insecure. I'm hot and I'm confident enough to say that.
Holy shit, she's confident enough to get a nose job and a boob job and an ass job and a face job and a lip job and a... She's so confident! God, I love confidence.
Not to mention you Photoshop the out of your ugly face. Insecure much? I bet you suck at gaming too.
Oh my God, bro. Yep.
God, I love a gaming girl. A girl who can game. That's amazing.
So good.
That's the quality that I look for in a woman.
Where's my dick at?
What does Azzyland do when she's compared to Leah? She says they both look good. I think she did amazing on her cosplay. Here's someone saying that Sniperwolf looks similar to another person. And then Leah says, except her tits are fake.
Oh my God, what the hell, man? You gotta stop. Oh my God, bro. She evil. She evil.
Oh. That's hilarious, bro. When in reality, both of these people look like they are smack dab in 2008. What a fucking rude... She's real.
Yeah, honestly, she looks like she came right out of a plastic box. Like, I'm not gonna lie. She's more porcelain than human at this point. I bet her vagina has teeth. In Minecraft, in real life, beautiful woman, in my opinion. Hot, sexy, brave, ferocious. Just the way I like them gamers.
Everyone else is fake. And by God, thanks to NerdCity's Thought Patrol video, we know that that is not true. So who are we inclined to believe more, Sniperwolf or Azzyland? Let's take a look at their wiki pages to kind of see who they are as people. You've got Azzyland. Her wiki's full of charities, things she's donated to, and her amazing catchphrase, delicious. And then we go to Sniperwolf's wiki, and there's a warning.
Oh my God, I have never seen a content warning on, like, fandom wikis. This article covers sensitive topics such as racism, transphobia, body shaming, child grooming, bestiality, and holy moly!
Content warning. This article covers sensitive topics such as racism, transphobia, body shaming, child grooming, bestiality, and doxing. I think that's up for the audience, you guys, to decide who are we gonna trust better by just taking a sneak peek at the wiki pages. You know, a lot of charity on Azzies. Now, I mentioned that Sniperwolf has responded to all of this Nerd City stuff, and she has. She took to Twitter to defend herself in the classic Sniperwolf way. Receipts, and if I ever see, I'll pull up on you. She didn't say that shit, but I wouldn't be surprised if she did. She just accuses Azzyland of
show up to Azzyland's house. Say, hey, you want to talk?
Making all this stuff up. Azzyland's videos and thumbnails before they were changed to emulate the success of Sniperwolf's videos and thumbnails. I have a backup of videos in the green yacht before you change the thumbnails and make it look like a gummy eater. I am ripping gummy my thumbnails every the way to make the jokes I make. The way you're trying to manipulate this is fraud.
It's fraud, yeah. She's gonna sue Dexerto for mentioning that Sniperwolf copies her shit.
Says it's fraud. She doesn't say it's dishonest or
fraud. That's such a wild word. Bro, what's the crime? He changed his thumbnail because he saw mine worked better.
Or it's like a misrepresentation. She says it's fraud. Ja Diaz said, they're taking this opportunity to target you and twist the narrative. It's sad.
Dude wants to have sex so badly. Bro just wants to get some... Dude, she's not gonna fuck you. Calm down.
She said,
you can close your Ja Diaz away from Diaz nut. Alright, that didn't work.
People think I'm an easy target. I hate drama, but y'all constantly drag me into it.
She hates
That's
drama.
true. People
she shows up to people's houses just because, you know.
Are always constantly dragging her into it. It's just because she's not a good person, though, you know?
That's wild. It's wild how the people that are generally assholes are the ones that end up in drama, like me.
It makes sense. It's not that hard to be a good person. It's not that hard to be known as a good person when you're a good person.
To quote my boy Mudahar, the easiest thing for him to do every morning is wake up and not act inappropriately with minors.
She claims she doesn't like drama, but why, if not, does she constantly embroil herself in it? She didn't need to show up to Jacksfilms' house or film it. She just did it and then posted it. Like, you didn't need to do that. Same with the Girl Gone Gamer situation, which I feel like deserves an entire video in and of itself. She accused of faking all of her videos, and
She also didn't need to ghost a girl with cancer.
He was the one faking all the videos the entire time and ruined that girl's entire life. And well, maybe not. Maybe she
set career. That's what I was talking about earlier.
For free. To be honest, maybe she did good. Maybe she's the hero of the story. And then saying to yourself, people think I'm an easy target. You are an easy target. You are such an easy target because your fucking content sucks so bad and you do nothing to change it. You do nothing to change it. You do nothing about yourself and you do nothing aside from be really extremely fucking ratchet and extremely, you just fucking show up to people and you fight, you fucking...
Oh my God, he's just talking straight from the mind. Dude is just... He's just brain shitting words at her.
You ruined it. You ruined your image. Ruined it. No one did this. You did. And also using the word fraud, she's accusing a critic of perpetrating a crime. Fraud is a crime. I'm very familiar with fraud, contract fraud specifically. Nothing at all like that.
Poor guy got scammed.
I just like to insert myself into the situation as much as possible because I'm a huge egomaniac.
Let's go.
It seems like Sniperwolf really likes to
mustache, Oompaville.
Intimidate people into backing down. She did it to Jacksfilms when he called her a doxer, and she said that was defamation, even though
I have no idea how to dox. Why is everyone focusing on the accusing me of doxing is defamation part, which is hilarious that she's accusing him of crime. No, it's the I have no idea how to dox. That is the greatest excuse of all time. I don't even know how to steal money. Why are you calling me a thief? I don't even know how to groom children. Okay, all right.
It's not defamation because she doesn't know how to dox someone. Now she's just doing this to Azzyland, saying that she's committing fraud by saying Sniperwolf copied her thumbnails. I don't fucking even know. She did provide a few screenshots, though. One in 9.4K if you're Calvin.
Oh, no. It's not even the same thumbnail. What?
12 Minuten, Skeleton. 22 Minuten.
Okay, you incredibly hot take. She uploaded a video, Creative People Were on Another Level, 12 minutes ago. And she uploaded Creative People Were on Another Level 22 minutes ago. Do you see the issue? Well, if you don't see the issue, it's that There is no way in 10 minutes she was able to record and upload and title a video. There is no shot in the world that this is copying. This is a coincidence. They upload the same content. They're both just uploading freaking Discord reaction, Reddit reaction content, TikTok reaction content. It's the same video. Obviously, there's going to be overlap. They make the same exact content. But to say that because she uploaded a video 10 minutes earlier, that's stolen content is ridiculous. How is that stolen content? She could not record and upload this in 10 minutes.
In 4K 4-gaben, 12 Minuten gelten, 22 Minuten. In this screenshot here, she's accusing Azzyland of lying in the NerdCity video, saying it's wild that you can just do that. But that she does that all the time. She's as if she's innocent of lying. What? You're not innocent of lying. What are you fucking talking about? How about the recording your own gameplay thing that's now in court? She also doesn't steal content.
Right. Oh, that. You know how you're getting literally sued for stealing content? Yeah.
She just gets her ideas from fans, guys. That was YouTube lying on behalf of her, though, not her, technically. So the whole saying she was too busy to FaceTime a girl with cancer who just wanted to talk to her with the little bit of time she had left. That one's a bad look. This whole situation this is probably the worst thing that she's done, genuinely.
Is that worse? Okay, listen, let's not compare this and grooming kids and allegedly and doxing Jacksfilms and ruining Azzyland's life, and I think they're all bad. Like, we don't need a tier list of this, but this is definitely the most insensitive. This is the most subhuman, I think.
And something that I think no matter what context, it just looks bad. It just looks very, very, very bad, and it just kind of paints a picture of who Sniperwolf is as a person.
Yeah.
So in the end, there's probably some merit to Sniperwolf saying that Azzy copied her, as they both make the same type of content or made the same type of content. They both have very similar thumbnails. They both do the very, very similar thing. I mean, there's probably a bunch of channels. It's just this whole weird thing about lying that people just don't like, man. They just don't fucking like it.
People don't like being lied to. People don't like being gaslit. People don't like any of that, to be honest. People don't like Sniperwolf. And I know she hates getting drawn into drama, but it's almost like if she wouldn't, steal shit, dox shit, ruin people's lives, ghost cancer patients, stuff like that. If she wouldn't do that, I feel like she'd not get as much hate.
For some reason, I think that if Azzyland had as much of a backlash of doing anything that Sniperwolf has gotten, she probably wouldn't have the same reaction.
Consider my wig snatched bald.
This is a random Germa clip at the end of all of his videos. All in all, my thoughts on this situation are their content is similar. You're allowed to get inspired by other people on YouTube. It's kind of iffy if you're just directly stealing shit. But it's the whole sending a harassment hate train that Azzyland was actually the copycat to just kind of cannibalize her and destroy her before Azzyland is able to say anything. That's gross. That's vile. And I'm just saying, if Sniperwolf is being called out after 10 years of doing YouTube, she's called out for doxing people. She's called out for stealing shit. She's called out for ghosting cancer patients. She's called out for ruining people's lives. I stand by what I say, that when someone has an entire life cycle where they are proven to be an absolute piece of shit, it's not surprising when they're just an absolute piece of shit in other places as well. Like, subscribe, and follow me on Twitch. Stay weird, fam!